What are you doing, man? You gonna give me pizza? All right, figured we'd do a little tour here. You see me put these two walls up. This one is gonna be mine and Brienne's bedroom. This one is going to be the bathroom. Everything's pretty small. I mean, it's a small cabin, but this is our bedroom, bathroom. The alcove for the refrigerator is gonna go here. Living room on this side with a wood stove here. And then kitchen on this side with oven right there and countertop. So, and then the loft eventually will be above these. Then it'll be walled off. But this is our room. We'll have a little closet. You can see my marks on the floor. So yeah, it's coming together. It's working out. It's freaking hot in here, but it's coming. I need more 2x4s, so that's it for tonight. Yeah, I gotta get more 2x4s. Looks good though. So, I have a confession. I didn't film hardly any of this, but basically all the interior walls are done. Bathroom, our room, and then a little closet in our room, and then the loft upstairs You can see I've got floor joist run. I've got some plywood up there. We're gonna have a wall that goes all the way across with a door. So that way, whenever we are heating this place, it doesn't get too hot up there. You can shut the door and not suffocate. So, but yeah, sorry about that. But this is where we're at. Interior walls are just about done. And they will be done in this video, which is kind of insane to say. But yeah, we got to get the subfloor on. I have the floor joist done. I'll show you how I did those here in a minute. And we're gonna frame a wall up here with a door. Then we gotta work on stairs. Then we're gonna do electrical. We'll see, let's do it. So for the upstairs, I did do a ledger with joist hangers all the way across. I think it's gonna be fine. They're 2x6s, but they are supported by walls here. So I think we're gonna be fine. Somebody is probably gonna give me shit for it, but it is what it is. But this is what we got. This is where the refrigerator is gonna go. That's the door for the bathroom. This is the door for our room. And you'll walk in, there'll be a bed. This is the closet over here. Kitchen over here. And here's the bathroom. Here's the shower, 32 by 32 shower stall. Alcove for the washer, and the hot water heater is gonna go there. Here, we're gonna have vanity and toilet. And this is the kitchen. Stove here, counter, sink, counter with a pantry over there, wood stove, some kind of entertainment center, couch here, and then for the bedroom there. And then the stairs for the loft are gonna go like this from here down to there. So we'll see, we'll get up in the loft. Okay, loft has a floor. See, pretty sweet. Now I gotta do this wall. Something like that. Oh, it's pain filming up here. There's nowhere to like put the camera or nothing, so I don't know. But it's looking good. There's good headroom in here. I mean, considering it's a loft, so I'm glad I put the 12 pitch on it, but yeah. Let's frame the wall up. So I have to frame this wall for the loft here. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it like I did these gable ends. But my problem is my roof rafter is here, which puts me 7 inches or so off of my full 8 foot, which I don't guess is the end of the world, but I'd really like to have this full 8 foot. So I don't know, but it would make it a lot easier if I could just attach straight to a rafter here rather than trying to run it up and do some kind of cross braces across, which I could just run across this way and then attach my top plate of my wall to that, which I think would be fine, but I don't know. I'm up here pondering. We'll see. I don't know. I think I might just put it here, right on the edge, and then run my cross braces across this way, and then attach my top plate to that. But I want this this loft walled off so that it doesn't get too hot up here when we're running the wood stove, because this place is so small. I know it's gonna happen. If that wood stove is going, it is gonna get absolutely ridiculously hot up here. So I'm trying to prevent that. So we're gonna build a wall. I just gotta figure it out, you know? $22.25. I'll leave it up to Mom. So let me give you some context to what I'm doing. We're framing this angled wall, right? So, hang on. We're framing this angled wall, right? So our studs are following the angle up. The end of our studs also needs the angle for here. The easiest way I know to do this is to lay out, and this is, you don't have to do it this way, you can build it on the ground, but this is just the easiest way I know to do it. When you put your bottom plate on, your shield plate, and you lay out where you want your studs to go, 16 or 24 or whatever, you're gonna take and mark it. You can see I've got marks. Mark there, there's another mark over there. And you take your level, and you stand it up with the edge of your level on that mark, and you take it up to the top and you get it level, and you make another mark. Then you can take your tape measure and measure from here, from the bottom mark to the top mark, and cut whatever angle you have on the top, and it'll slide right in. The only real issue doing it that way is you have to toe nail this instead of being able to face nail or end nail into the bottom plate. But up here, it's not supporting anything. This roof supports its own weight, so it doesn't have to support anything. All I really need it to do is hold up whatever finishing we're putting on it. So that's the context to it. That's how I would do it. That's how I did the gable ends, and it worked out great. So yeah, now we just got to do the rest of it. I'm gonna start a channel called I'm Wore Out. I'm tired, boss. I was just tired. Jeez. Working all day and then coming home and working. It's kind of tough. Working on the weekends, working in the evenings. It's one of them things, you know? We're almost there though. After we do this, we're gonna do the electrical. Once we do the electrical and the plumbing, we can insulate this thing, put a vapor barrier on it. Maybe get inside of here at some point. But, whew, your boy's wore out. I need a good break. So that's our wall. We're gonna have a door here, in this part, yes, it's gonna be a door with an angle on it. That's okay. It's gonna be like the door to Narnia. It's gonna be interesting. Now we're on to wiring. I gotta try to wire this thing up. We'll see how that goes. I'm a lot of things, and one of those is not an electrician, so we're gonna find out. I got a box hung up over there that I think will work. And I say I think it'll work, but it was the only thing that was in town, so it's gonna have to work. Yeah, we're going to start putting boxes in and putting, might get to putting some wire in. I think we will, but we'll see. I already have one thing that is not going right. I made it just a tad bit too tight. Tad bit too tight. Good problem to have. Means we can make it bigger. Did I have to notch it for it to fit? Yes. But it's in there. I thought I gave myself enough room when I framed this up, but obviously I didn't. It was, you can see, I needed like 3/8 or so. So I just took a little bit out of both sides, fit right in, which is good. You can't be perfect, but you know, you can try. It's perfect now. I think it'll be fine. I mean, it was on the king stud, but it was only king stud, but it was only you know, an eighth to 3/16 on each side. So I think we're fine. But we have a whole lot of these to do. So. All right, so that's this week. I went ahead and put all the electrical boxes in. You see me put a couple of them in. Went ahead and did all of them because it's such a mundane task, and I know I'm not an electrician. We got all the interior walls framed up. We got the loft in, subfloor on, and the wall framed up. bedroom, alcove for the refrigerator, bathroom, living room, kitchen, and the front door. So that's this week. I don't feel like I got a lot on video this week, but I did my best. My hair is getting even more gray and I'm even more tired. So I think I'm gonna go do some firewood. And I think I'm gonna have Brienne cut my hair tonight because I feel like I need it. So that is whatever episode we're on, 9 or 10. And that's it. Probably throw some firewood in here, but we'll see. It's pretty late on Sunday, so yeah. See you next week.